Hi everyone, my name is Kendra Connell with Usborne Books and More, and I am so glad that you have joined us today for a Facebook party. In this video, I'm going to be showing you some of the books that Usborne Books and More carries for infants through about age 5 or 6, I'd say through kindergarten. So I hope you enjoy them. Alright, first off, I'm going to start with the That's Not My series. I have here That's Not My Tractor, That's Not My Bunny, and That's Not My Pig. Let's take a look at one. As you can see, there's something for the little ones to touch and feel, and there's actually something on each page. And the great thing about these books is that when you're reading the words, like this one says, its hooves are too bumpy. So as you're reading the words and they're feeling that, they're making the connection that, oh, what I'm feeling, that's bumpy. And it really helps them just grasp on to that idea. Now, when it comes to the touchy-feely stuff, this book, Animal Hide and Seek, has the most touchy-feely of any of our books. This book is just one of our all-time favorites here at our house because my son has had it since he was 9 months old. He's now 2 and still reads it every day. And not only does it have the touchy-feely on each page in multiple spots, but it also has a lift the flap on every page. And, gets even better, this is a counting book. So right now we can count that there are 2 pigs, and then you find Curly, and look, there are now 3 pigs. So this is a really fun book that all the little ones tend to love. And next I want to show you the My Farm Animal World set. This one comes with a nice little magnetic closure, so all 9 of these little books stay in the box. So let's pop one out. Here's the sheep. We'll pop him out. And as you can see, they're great for little hands because they're nice and chunky board books that are easy to grab. And each of these books just tells a little bit about the animals. You can see it tells about where they like to sleep, what they eat, what their little babies are called. It's a really fabulous set. Now, the other great thing about this set is it's also a matching game. As you can see, there's a picture at the back of the box. So when you're done, you can say, oh, can you find the sheep? And they can find it and they can match it up. How fun is that? It's also a game. Okay, next I have the very first book of Things to Spot. This one has such cute pictures in it. This is my favorite page. It's so cute. Look at those penguins. So on each page there's things for them to find. There's multiple things. This one says spot 3 baby penguins and who's wearing a scarf. And then you can see some of the pages actually have a little peek through of what's coming on the next page. This is a really fun book. Look at that. Okay. Next up, we have some of our Lift the Flap books. This one is Lift the Flap Trains. There are 6 in this series. This one has some really nice sturdy flaps for the kids to open. And in each of the books, there's something that they're looking for. In this one, they're looking for the teddy bear on each page. And they can pop open all of the little flaps and see if they can find the teddy bear. Oh, we found him. So these are really fun books. My son enjoys those. Okay. Next up, I have Muddle and Match. I think these are fantastic books. This one is Muddle and Match Adventure. We also have Muddle and Match Imagine. Sorry, I had to cheat. So these are great because, as you can see, there's a little story. This one's about a pirate. And then you can flip them over to the next one, and the kids can read them as is, or they can completely mix them up and make their own fun little story and just play around with it and have fun and change the story and have something different every time. So these are great. And the other one I mentioned was Muddle and Match Imagine. That one has more of the princesses and the fairies and mermaids and that sort of stuff in that book. Okay. Next I want to show you a book from our Big Book of Big series. This one is Big Book of Big Trucks. And it's called the Big Book because, as you can see, it's really big. But also, there are 4 pages that actually pull out in this book to make them even bigger. Can you even see all that? Look how fantastic that is. So these are really cool, and it lets the children really kind of get a glimpse of how big some of these things are. Like in our book, a big sea creature, there's a blue whale, and so when they pull it up, they see how big the blue whale is. So these are really fun books. Okay, and moving on, we've got, this book is Secrets of the Apple Tree. This is part of our Shine a Light series, and as you can see, there's a tree on this page, but let me grab my little light I have here, and I'm actually going to shine the light behind the book, and you'll see if you can see. You see the branches, and you can find the birdie in the tree. I think you can see the birdie. There we go. And on each page, it's like that. So then when we flip over to this one, you can see this is what was behind in the last one, and then under this one, if we shine the light on this one, you would see worms under there. So this is a really fun book. These are really cute. Okay, next I have I Am a Dirty Dinosaur. This one has fun little illustrations, and it's also got bright colored words that are really fun. My son loves to act these out. So this is a really cute book. I highly suggest. So if you have children that are starting to read, I definitely suggest this book. This is the 10 Friends book. It also comes with a CD so they can listen to it. Now my son's only 2 and not yet reading, but he still loves these stories. There are 12 stories in here, and some of the pages even have a little lift the flap on them. Not all the pages, but a lot of them do. And these are great for early readers because I don't know if you can see, but there's short sentences with just a few words in each sentence, and they're also there's the phonetic words in them, so they are really easy for them to read in the beginning. So these are great books. I highly suggest this one, and then you get all 12, or you get, sorry, not all the 12, but you get 12 of the books in the 10 Friend series. So there's that one. And then let me grab, oh, there we go. Misplaced it. This one is our illustrated fairy tales book. We have a lot of illustrated storybooks, and this one is really great. Can you see the binding on that? Really pretty colors on the outside, and it's also it's kind of foamy, and it's very sturdy. It's a nice book, and it's got a bookmark here for you so you can remember where you left off. Now this one actually has 10 fairy tales in it. It's got some of your more common ones like Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty. It also has the Emperor and the Nightingale. Just some really fabulous stories. You can see this one is from Beauty and the Beast. I mean, the pictures are just so fun to look at. They're very beautiful. And I mean, who wouldn't love a bedtime story with pictures like this, right? I mean, how cute. Okay. Then the last one I have to show you is one of our sticker books. We have a lot of sticker books. This is just one of them. This is the Sticker Dolly Dressing Princesses. See, I'll show you a little bit of it. Here's the girls on the pages, and then your kids can go, if I can get it, to the middle where the stickers are, and they can dress each of these characters however they would like. And there's even a little story that goes along with it. So it's really fun. We have, like I said, we have a lot of sticker books. We have some police officer ones. We have firefighters. We have, what else? Oh, spacemen. I think we have a pirate one as well. We have some wedding ones, some fashion. There's just, take a look. We have a lot of them. And I was mistaken. We actually have one more thing to show you. This is our set of activity cards, one of the sets that we have. This is 100 things for little children to do on a trip. Now this one's great because all of our activity books come with a dry erase marker, and these are fun because these cards have little activities on each side of them. Can you see that? And so you can even make a game out of this. So if you're on a long, car ride or on a plane trip, you can ask them to look for things and spot for things. Oh, can you find a stop sign? Or can you find a man wearing a red hat before you give them another card? That way it keeps them active even longer, and it gives them something else to work for to get another card. Well, that's all I have to share with you today. So thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you back in the Facebook party. All right, thank you.